Welcome to Energise Coaching. Here we're going to take a look at a shoulder press. And in this particular exercise, we're going to be utilising the machine. Now, before we get into the set itself, it's important to notice that there's two different handle options. The one at the front is going to bring your elbows in, and primarily that's an anterior or front deltoid exercise. The one we're going to look at here brings the elbows back. So this is going to be still quite a lot of front, but also medial or side shoulder as well. Now again, from a setup perspective, it's important to get this seat height right, and that moves up and down. Now, for example, if I have that too low, when I press and lower these handles down, I'm not going to get much range. You can see that's hitting the machine now, and ideally I want to come a little bit lower to lengthen those deltoids out. So I need to set the bench at the right height that allows me to get a full range of motion, really lengthen those delts at the bottom without the machine stacking at the bottom and me losing tension. Okay, now this is a pin loaded or a stack based machine, so I need to make sure I select an appropriate weight. And again, my setup needs to be right, so I've got my hands in the right places on the handles. Now, if you hold these handles too close, it's going to be very, very difficult to keep your wrists above your elbows. So we need to go wider in there so that in that bottom position, the wrist is directly above the elbow. And then I'm just thinking about driving my elbows in towards the ears. So slowly down, control, and drive in. Okay, now I'm not thinking about the handles, they're external. I'm thinking about what my shoulders are doing all the time. So the shoulders lengthen and shorten, lengthen and shorten. I'm thinking about what I'm feeling, not what I'm seeing in the mirror and what the handles are doing. Okay, so I'm getting a nice deep position at the bottom where the delts are fully lengthened. And then as I squeeze those elbows in towards my ears, I'm really contracting those delts hard. Slowly down. I pause at the bottom to eliminate momentum. Drive up and squeeze at the top. And again, hopefully you can see that the rest of the body and the torso are rock solid, nice and stable, which means that I can work those shoulders efficiently as possible. Okay, I need to emphasize the fact that at the bottom, I'm not bouncing out of that position. I'm pausing and contracting. Pausing and contracting. Okay, so that is a seated shoulder press using a machine.